Hello, this is Jamie with Creations Misfit, and today I'm going to show you how to make a really easy no-sew little plushie octopus. Now, I have a larger one already, a video for that. This is the size of the larger one. If you'd like to make that, I will put a little card up here. You can click on that instead, and I will also put the link for the tutorial for this one in the description box below. But today I'm going to show a quicker version and a little guy that just sits really nicely, and it's real simple and works up fast. So let's go ahead and get started with what you will need. I am going to use a 7mm hook today, but you can also use a 6.5. You can actually make this without this plushie yard. If you only have like a size 4 yard, just use like a size 4mm hook. It's just going to be much smaller, but use what you have on hand, okay? So I'm going to use 7mm today. I think I made this one with a 6.5. And you will need some plushie yarn. This is Bernat baby blanket that I'm using today, or like I said, anything that you have will, the pattern will work for anything. And then you will need some safety eyes, 2 safety eyes, or if you'd like to just crochet the eyes on or embroider, you can do that as well. I believe these are a 12mm that I'm going to use today. I've also used 8mm, 10, again, whatever you have on hand. And then you will need some scissors, a yarn needle to sew on your ends, and some stuffing like polyfill or whatever you have. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, you'll probably also want a stitch marker, I forgot to mention that, because we're going to be working in the round, or like an extra piece of yarn, safety pin, whatever you have. Alright, so to get started, we will do a magic circle, and you can also do a chain 4 and slip stitch to the first chain if you'd like to make your circle that way. But if you need help with the magic circle, I will put a little video up here. You can check that out and come back. But this is how I do mine. Just go over my fingers like this. And then I'm going to go underneath this first piece and over the second one. And I pull that up to make a loop. And then we're going to chain 1 from there. So just go underneath this rogue piece over here and do your chain 1. Like I said, if you need more time with that, just check out the other video or slow this one down. You can always put me on mute. I'm going to have all the instructions on the screen, or you can slow down or speed up the video to go at your own pace. And from here, we will do 8 single crochet into the middle of the circle. So there's 1, and then I'm going to mark that very first stitch so that I can find it when we come back around. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then we're going to close up our circle by pulling on this strand. Now you have to be careful with the blanket yarn. Sometimes it will snap if you pull too tightly. This one actually works really well, but just be careful with that. Okay, and going on to round 2, we are going to do an increase in every stitch around, which means we're going to do 2 single crochet in every stitch. So go into that first one and make a single crochet and mark that very first stitch. And then we're going to go back into that same stitch and do a second single crochet. I know it's not easy to always find it, but just kind of look for the V at the top if you can, or feel for your stitch. And if this comes undone a little bit, just pull that tightly and it'll be fine. Alright, so let's go ahead and do 2 single crochet in every stitch around. You can pause the video and do yours, I'll do mine, and at the end of this round you'll have 16 single crochet, and I'll meet you right back. Here we are at the end of round 2, and we'll go on to round 3. So remove your stitch marker, and we'll do a single crochet in the very first stitch. And we will do an increase in the second stitch. So do 2 single crochet in that second stitch. And that's going to be your repeat pattern around. You'll do 1 single crochet, and then you'll do an increase. And at the end of round 3, you will have 24 stitches. So I'll see you after round 3. Here we are with our 24 single crochet at the end of round 3. So for rounds 4 through 7, we are just going to place 1 single crochet in every stitch around. So you will just make sure that you're marking the first stitch of every round. Oops. This will be round 4. And you'll have 24 stitches after round 4, and then you'll do rounds 5, 6, and 7 also. Okay, so I'll let you do yours off camera. I just want to say thanks for watching the video, and if you're not subscribed, I'd love to have you on my channel. I have a lot of different video tutorials already, and I have a lot more coming. I also do yarn giveaways from time to time and yarn haul videos. So take a look through, see if there's anything else that you enjoy, and if you could like the video and comment below, that really helps me get my videos in front of more people as well. YouTube, sorry, my yarn is stuck here. The YouTube algorithm really likes engagement, so it helps me to get my work out in front of more people for free. And yeah, so if you can comment, let me know what color you used, who you made it for, how it worked out for you. I love to hear those. I always comment back. So just, yeah, take a look around, and thanks for being here. So this is the end of round 4. I will go ahead and do rounds 5, 6, and 7 off camera, and I will meet you back after round 7. Alright, and here I am after round 7, and now we're going to insert our eyes. So you can just kind of pull this up. I like to do the eyes like on the opposite side of this. It doesn't really matter, but however you'd like to do it. And we're going to insert them between rounds 5 and 6. So you can count 2 different ways. We just finished round 7. So this is 6, this is 5. If you just want to put them in between there, or you can count down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in between these 2 rounds. And I put them about 5 stitches apart. So there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, somewhere there. 5 or 6 stitches apart you could do. Make sure that you're in the same row and that you like them where they're at. Make sure you put the backs on really tightly. If you're just going to embroider or crochet some eyes, you can just keep going with the pattern and not worry about this. All right, and from here we will start round 8. All right, so for round 8, we are going, round 8, sorry, just want to make sure. For round 8, we are going to do a single crochet in the first stitch, and then we will do a decrease in the second stitch. So I'll show you how to do that quickly if you're not familiar. You just go in like a regular single crochet, yarn over and pull up your loop, and instead of yarning over right here, we're going to go right into the next stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop, so you have 3 loops on your hook, and then yarn over and pull through all 3. So that's putting two single crochets together, or a single crochet 2 together. And we'll just do that same pattern all the way around. So we'll do 1 single crochet, and then we'll do a decrease. So again, you just go in, pull up a loop, go into the next one, yarn over and pull up a loop, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 3. So go ahead and do that all the way around, 1 single crochet and then a decrease, and you will have 16 single crochet at the end of round 8. Here we are at the end of round 8, and we're going to stuff a little bit here, or stuff as much as you'd like. Just leave yourself enough room to keep working, and we'll stuff a little bit more before we completely close it up. But just go ahead and get a good amount of polyfill in. Make sure it's kind of even around. You'll still have time to sort this out a little bit better, but just want to stuff it a little bit for now. And we will move on to round 9. So for round 9, we are going to work in only the front loops all the way around for this round. So if you don't know about the front and back loops, it's kind of hard to tell with this kind of yarn, but this is where we go into like the whole stitch here, and each one has a front loop and a back loop. It's easier to tell with regular yarn, but you can see like here's the V, here's the V, here's the V, this is the front loop. So we're just going to pick up those front loops for this round. So for the very first stitch, we are going to slip stitch into the front loop only. Okay, so just pick up that front loop and do a slip stitch, and you can mark your stitch there. And then we're going to chain up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to start our tentacles now. And in the second chain from the hook, we are going to do, let me see, a single crochet. And then we're going to do a single crochet in the next 2 stitches as well. So we did 4 chains, and we're starting in the second one, and we're going to do 3 single crochet back down the chain to make our tentacle. All right, and this is what it'll look like. And then we're going to slip stitch into the next stitch. But remember, we're only doing front loops. Okay, so go underneath that front loop and do a slip stitch to kind of hold our tentacle down. And we're just going to repeat that all the way around to do 8 tentacles. So for the next one, we're going to slip stitch into the front loop only, and we'll chain up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Starting in that second chain, we're going to do a single crochet in the next 3 chains. So there's 1, 2, and 3. And then we will slip stitch into the front loop only of the next stitch. Okay, and there are our tentacles. This is what they will eventually look like. So just keep going around until you have 8 tentacles done, and then I will meet you back. All right, at the end of round 9, I did my last slip stitch after doing my tentacle, and then you can just slip stitch into the next spot as well, just to make sure that it's completely secured there if you have an extra piece. Sometimes you don't. All right, so from here we are going to do, we have 2 more rounds to do, and for round 10 we're going to work in the back loops from the last round where we just went into the front loops. So they're kind of hard to find. It's okay if you don't get totally into them the right way, but I would try. So here's the back loop, here's the back loop, here's the back loop. They're kind of hanging out because we did the fronts before. So if you turn, you can kind of see where they're all at. And we're going to do just decreases in this round. So we had 16 stitches at the end of round, we had 8 tentacles at the end of round 10, and we're going to do decreases all the way around, single crochet 2 together. So we're just going to start in this first piece here and pick up a loop, yarn over and pull up, and then we have to go into the next back loop only. Okay, so you just you might have to feel for it and yarn over, pull up a loop, and then we're going to pull those together. Okay, so we'll do that 8 times. So an easy way to do it is you're going to have one that's directly behind the tentacle, and then the next one will be kind of in between the 2. So just do your best. I mean, it's not going to make or break your project if you go into a wrong spot, but try to pull up those back loops. And you'll do that all the way around. There's 2. I'll just stay on and do it with you. Here's 3. 4. 5. Oh, I have to grab my yarn. It keeps getting knotted here. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Here's 6. 7 and 8. And it's kind of hard to find. I feel like I probably missed one in there. So just do your best to go in where you can. And if you have to do just a regular single crochet at the end to get your 8, that's fine too. Yeah, I might just do that because I can't find the last piece. All right, so as long as you have 8, that's fine. And then from here, just stuff a little bit more if you need to, because we just have 1 round left. Okay, check your guy out. Make sure he's stuffed the right way or to your liking. And then we will finish up with round 11, which is just a decrease round again. So we're just going to decrease all the way around for a total of 4 stitches. So here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then you can just do a chain and cut your yarn. Leave kind of a long tail because we have to sew up the bottom. And pull that off. And then if you need any more stuffing, you can put a little bit more in there. It's probably fine how it is because the bottom's going to just sit flat anyway. Alright, and from here you'll just get your yarn needle. And I just go around these stitches. Oops, make sure you don't get your leg in there. I just go around these last 4 stitches. I keep pulling the leg. Oh god. And then there. You can pull that tight like a drawstring. And from here I just go in a couple places with my needle to make sure that this is secured. And because there's stuffing in the body, you can just then put your needle through like the back of the head or something and pull through and cut your yarn. It will stay in there. So that's our octopus. And I can take this out. But I hope that worked for you. If you do make this, I am on Instagram and TikTok at Creations Misfit. You can tag me in your project, but please leave a comment below. Let me know how it worked for you, how you liked it, maybe what yarns you used or colors or anything like that. And I'd love for you to take a look at my channel and subscribe if you're not already. But thank you so much for being here. I hope you had a wonderful day, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.